Y'all, at what point is Porsha Williams going to start being embarrassed for having Simon on her arm? Y'all, what am I talking about? Another day, another dollar, another dumb lie. What is the latest embarrassing lie for no reason that Simon Gabodia has been caught up with? Well, it has to do with his net worth. Now listen, we're not debating back and forth on whether Simon's worth 40 million or 400 million, because I have to ask you, where did that come from? I'm being serious, right? I'm about to get into the juice, but where did that come from? You know, somebody whispers a lie, then it echoes and it echoes and it echoes, and before you know, you're like, who even said that? Where did this come from? Now, before we continue, I gotta be honest about a few things. I was for real, gonna do another expo of Simon, his businesses, his this, his that, and then I said, ain't even worth all that. You ain't even that important. I'm not doing this work. Anyone that still believes a word that comes out of that man's mouth deserves what they're given. Anybody thinks that he is an authority, or just anyone besides a self-made smoke and mirror, I don't have any pity for them, right? But you know what? It's the funny thing about life that when people are loud and lying and you don't say anything and you just sit there and let them, they get louder and louder and louder, and then they get bold, then they get cocky with it, then they want to point fingers and call people's names, all because you got their number and you see exactly what they're doing. So guess what, baby? You're not getting a full-blown expose, but we will look into his bio and the thing that created the myth of who Simon Gabodia was, what his net worth is, and what he actually did to actually get it. Y'all ready for it? Let go. Now, Simon, like any CEO running a $40 million, a $400 million company or vast fortune, like any high-powered CEO, he likes to be up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, probably in my opinion, after he's had a few drinks of Don Julio and a few cigars. He liked to be going to war with the people in his comments, because that's what CEOs do, right? However, let's ask ourselves, where did this come from that Simon was actually worth 400 million? It just appeared out of nowhere, almost as if it was myth or folklore. Now, spoiler alert, I'm gonna give y'all the plot. Y'all ready for this? Simon Gabodia made up a fake bio to start a fake rumor that he was worth $400 to $500 million. How do we know he made the fake bio? Because guess what? I found the company that he got the fake bio from. It's an Indian company. They'll do it for anyone that pays. It's only $106. That's it. And once they do it, they blast it out on 20 sites. They don't verify the information. They don't care. They don't even write anybody's bio. You must send it to them in the exact format. Y'all don't believe me? All right, well, let's get into these receipts, and then we're going to see what's up, because, baby, you know I always got the receipts. Woo! And make sure you stay till the end, because it's a little special surprise. All right, let's get into it. But I want to know one thing before we do. Do you think Porsha knows? Do you think Porsha wrote it for him? Maybe not, because her book was written in crayon and the bio didn't look. But at this point, do you think that when Porsha thought, ooh, he got money, you think Porsha Googled him, saw that fake bio, and then was just like, cha-ching, and started crip walking to the bank? Baby, I already told you that bank is filled with monopoly money, because ain't nothing real on that bio as far as I can see. Now, y'all, I want y'all to know this is my opinion based on the evidence I got and the fact. Watch all the evidence and make up your own mind, and let me know what you think in the comments. But for right now, all I can say is how dreadful, how pathetic, how low. You 60 years old and you making up your own bio, but you're supposed to be literally making it up, but you're supposed to make us believe. Y'all, I pity anyone that ever believed this fool. Anyway, let's get into the receipts and his fake made-up bio to match his fake made-up life. Please. Now, let me tell y'all something, right? Matter of fact, let me show you the evidence. Oh, the pathetic evidence, right? And then let's meet after the jump and talk about this. All right, let's go to the scene of the crime, shall we? Simon Gabodia's Instagram. Now, I know if anybody's even been paying slight attention, he's changed what he is and what he does to me at least 6 different times, right? This week, he's a father, a philanthropist, a CEO, an EP, an investor, a car enthusiast, and a pharma CPA. Now, admittedly, this bio doesn't tell you much about why it seems like this man is such an enigma and smoke and mirrors, because he likes to show the whole world everything, even down to the lasagna and Oscar Mayer turkey bacon he eats for breakfast. So where? And we see no evidence of any employees, any functioning business, anything. So where did this rumor come from that this guy was worth 40 million or 400 million? Well, I'll give you one guess on where it came from. Class, any guesses? Well, if you're guessing Simon Gabodia himself, girl, you would be right, y'all. Simon, if you don't remember, right, I'm getting to the receipts, right? If y'all don't remember, I interviewed Fallon Penna a while back. Go ahead and watch the video. I was going to pull up the clip, but then I was like, Simon ain't worth that effort, right? And I remember asking her, how much are you worth? Things about this. And I said, what about the bios? What about this? And she said, Simon handled all that. And I said, what do you mean? I'm paraphrasing. And she was like, Simon created my bio and his. He paid people to post it. No, to make it. I said, I wonder who he paid to make his bio, because I'm nosy, right? But luckily for us, Simon, because he can't keep his mouth shut, and every time he talks, he gives too much information away, right? He shed light on that. Y'all ready for this? Let's break this down. No lie, I shared this on my members only live first. If you haven't signed up for my members only live, make sure you do. But I decided to spill a little tea for y'all too. So here you go. All right, so Simon posted this on his Instagram saying net worth and assets. Popular businessman where Simon Gabodia lives a luxurious life in Atlanta on whose dollar, right? As for the sources, keep an eye on that word source, right? He lives in a mansion worth an estimated $4,688,000. Now, in the interest of fairness, he sold that $4 million mansion, and now he has a new one with Miss Porsha Williams. Her name ain't on the deed or mortgage, but he lets her spend the night whenever she's being good. I would imagine, my opinion, right? It goes on, as per reports, again, where are these reports coming from? Simon made a net worth of 400 to 500 million USD approximately. I said, ooh, wow. So this is where everybody's getting their information. But it wasn't just that. Simon confirmed it. Look at this. Okay, Simon actually had the nerve to put something underneath. Thank God it wasn't his usual 8-paragraph blogs. It was just a few sentences. Every so often, I run into some interesting articles about my life, and every so often they come close to being accurate, and shockingly, they are not even Forbes. Enjoy the article, read and speculate. And I said, all right, I like to read, I like to speculate. Let's do this, right? Now, I said, where should I start my search? But I said, ooh, thank you so much, Mr. Gabodia. He actually put a link to his bio on newsunzip.com wiki Simon Gabodia. Now, I should point out that someone jumped in his comments and said, thank you for sending me this, my little Tattle Tells, and said, whatever, you lying, you ain't worth that much. And he's literally clapped back and said, the ignorance is real because Wiki does not publish anything that is not verified. Scratching my D head. Now, mind you, he did say the ignorance is real because Wiki does not publish anything that is not verified. Scratching my D head. And again, we see in the news on Zip, Wiki, Simon Gabodia.app. Now I was really intrigued because I was like, this is Wiki, not Wikipedia. And I said, starting to smell a little scamish. But you know what? Withhold judgment, Tisa. Withhold judgment. That's when my radar went off. And I said, I smell a scam. So I had to dig deeper. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so first I run over to Twitter because that's my favorite go-to source, right? And I typed in the news unzipped. I found their website. What? They got 10 followers, 8 following. Who are these people? Harpo, who that woman? Yeah, it's starting to smell scammy in here, but you know what? This is America, and everybody is innocent until proven guilty. So I did the next best thing. I hopped and skipped over to their website. Google, do your thing. The news unzip, put it in, watched it through. Okay, it exists. Who's Abraham Ali Khan? I don't know. You tell me. Who's Olga? Never seen her. Who are these people? Yo, nah, forget this. We got to get straight to the point. So I said, all right. Let me just do a search for Simon and see what comes up, right? So I searched, right? I am Simon Gabodia. Wait, no, that's his Instagram. So I searched Simon Gabodia, right? And what came up? Bet you can't guess. I bet you probably did guess. Boom, Simon. Oh, and there's Fallon. Fallon said that Simon handled her bio and made everything, right? Okay, so we're obviously on the right track because we got Fallon's bio, Simon's bio, and I flipped through it really quick. Like, there was a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff there. So let me just take you guys to the money shots. Let's go. So basically, this bio is basically repeating everything that Simon has tried to push down our throats. But the thing is, I see so many things glaringly wrong already. I started to ask myself, how do they vet this information? He said these people are better than Forbes, right? Right here in this thing. So I said, you know what? Let me reach out to them and actually see how they vet their information to make sure it's accurate. So I just got straight to the point, and I said, I'd like to get a bio write-up similar to the ones I see on your website. Examples below. What does it cost and how quickly can it be posted? Well, they didn't disappoint because they got back lickety-split. They got back to me saying, hey, Tisa, thanks for contacting us. Regarding adding your profile to the News Upset website, here you need to write your profile as it was written in our many profile references, right? Caution, no copy content, blah, 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 blah. They said basically, for the profile edition PR advertisement, it was $90, right? Plus a 16.5 USD transfer cost for a total of $106 approximately for everything sent to their PayPal account. Now, they did give a $5 discount if I sent the payment within 24 hours, and you know I did because I wanted that discount. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I was a little lazy and it went back and forth because they were actually very stern with me that they would not write anything. They don't actually write profiles. What they do is give you a format. You have to write something for 800 words and you have to send it back in that format. Here is the format, guys. Here's the format, and they're really strict about it. Let me just click on the Word document in this email. Okay, so this example juice roll. You have to put a picture on top. You have to fill in all this information, height, weight, name. Is this starting to look very familiar to you? Is it starting to look just like the bio we just went through with Simon? But wait, I sent them also my bio information and I formatted the exact same way that they wanted, which is the exact same way that Simon's is formatted. Look at this. Let's see what my unvetted bio that I had to write myself and submit to them along with my Instagram pictures. Tisa's rumored to own a dolphin, a pet tiger, a baby lion named Simbo, and donate her valuable time to helping less fortunate animals. Friends comment that Tisa is a natural at helping animals because she is so successful at business. This is nonsensical and they still printed it. Anyone can get this for $106. Simon did. They go on to say that the correlation was and continues to be an obvious natural fit. How about this? As per the rumored reports, Tisa made a net worth of 450 to 500 million USD. You know I cannot be outdone. Simon made up the fantasy of him being worth 400 to 500 million. I said, I'll take that and raise you 50 million on the low and high end, right? As an American entrepreneur and YouTube celebrity, she's the founder and CEO of Tattle Tells Media and Tattle Tells Group. Compare my bio to Simon's. It's just as ridiculous. She's the founder, right? Just as ridiculous. As of 2021, Tisa Tells is worth an estimated to be around, again, they repeated, 400 to 550 million. Y'all, Simon literally wrote fan fiction just like that coloring book his fiance wrote, right? and literally made up his own mystique. This is what I'm saying. This is what my opinion is. You can go through my bio. You can go through Simon's bio. It's all there. Y'all, but imagine the pathos, the arrogance, and the stupidity you would have to do to write the ignorance is real because Wiki does not publish anything that is not verified. But you weren't talking about Wiki. You were talking about the Indian website that you paid $100 to make sure that your narrative of who you wanted to be, based not on truth, but only on your delusions of grandeur, actually said. And the best part, as you can see, Simon and I are all on the same sites. I'm on the News Unzipped, he's on the News Unzipped. I'm on All Real News, he's on All Real News. Why is that? And I'm also on Wiki, and so is he, but as you can see, it's Wikiography, not Wikipedia. Why is that? Because when you pay your 106 USD, right? They might have ran it up. Maybe he got it for cheaper. They put you on all their websites. They promote, I think there's about 9 or 10 different websites they put your bio on different ways, and the websites are all named differently. But y'all, woo. So there you have it. There's a smoke and mirrors. There's a lot more I could do, but at this point, it is not worth it. I don't got time to educate the dum-dums in the back. I really don't. Simon literally wrote, and you saw by the instructions, it has to be 800 words. You have to send it to them with the pictures already in that format. You have to hand deliver this Indian company, the News Unzipped, which got 10 followers on Twitter, 10 followers, and 8 people following them, whatever, right? They got that website with a whole bunch of who knows what, how, Harry on there. You got to pay them $106. They will blast it out. And the more you pay, the more websites you can be on. And guess what? It's not just that. There's a lot of websites that sound like legitimate websites, like Wikipedia, only it's Wikigraphy. But like Simon said, it's on Wiki, so it has to be true. You're not on Wikipedia, and even Wikipedia doesn't have to be true. Y'all, how pathetic. How small-minded, how anything for clout. This is a 6-year-old man making up his own fan fiction and bassing it out. But again, the audacity to be on the internet cursing people out, talking about scratching my damn head. And you know the whole time you ain't telling nothing but sheer fan fiction, trilogy, and just sheer speculation and innuendo. Y'all, this is a mess. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is embarrassing? Do you think Porsha knows? Why do you think he did it? Why do you think he would get away with it? Why do you think he even brought it to our attention? At this point, it's some pathos, y'all. Believe what you have my opinion. Maybe there is a successful business that he's running somewhere, but wherever it is, we know that the only person that's writing about it or seems to know about it or anything is actually him. Y'all, but you know what they say? When the world won't believe you, be your own press agent. And Simon took that advice. Y'all, who's going to be the one to tell Porsha? Or maybe she's the one that wrote the bio. She is a skilled author, but it wasn't written in crayon, so I don't know. Y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this whole tutorial. Congratulations on Porsha marrying her terribly middle-class, formerly billionaire fiance, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments. I want to say something. I admire Porsha's commitment. She went down the wrong road and still kept on driving, y'all. Make sure you turn your like notifications because we're going to talk about that wedding and where the money came from that. Y'all, it's going to be a heck of a weekend. Congrats to the couple. And listen, Simon, listen, don't ever, everybody says Simon ain't motivational. Baby, he motivated every kind of artist in the world. Because as the saying goes, if you work hard, have a dream, have some fantasies, and $106 USD, you too can land a Porsha Williams. But baby, let's give credit where credit's due because they don't make dum-dums like that anymore. And yes, I'm talking about Porsha. You thought you was securing the bag, get in the bag, and found out you were just holding an old Crown Royal bag with nothing but rusted pennies that smells like tequila on the side. Y'all, seriously. Again, there's a lot of rumors going on about the wedding. The streets are talking. I was able to confirm a few things. Make sure you turn those notifications on. And what do you honestly think? After all this, is there still anybody in America or in the world that truly believes that Simon has anywhere close to the money. Now, are we saying he works at the Piggly Wiggly? No. Did he have enough coins for you to throw away everything, including your reputation and all your bags for this man? Hell no, too. Quiet as it's kept, that hot dog man had more security and had more legitimate income. Y'all, listen. I'm going to put the playlist in the comments. Let me know what you think, y'all. This is going to be a fun weekend. All right, y'all. Hit like, subscribe, notifications, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.